welcome, podcast listeners. You are here with your host. It is Mr. BudgetPedalChap. It is episode number 162 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are also here with your host, Mr. Matt Quine. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Hey. It is a classic start to a classic episode. This is going to be Fret Talk classic. This is. So, plenty of jokes about male appendages. Not a great deal of news. I mean, that's not our doing. It's the fact that as the world kind of stopped still about 6 months ago, the guitar community haven't really been pushing all that hard forward as they usually would. So
yeah, I don't think it's stopped completely. Just they've had to scale back everything.
Yeah, I think ticking over would be a fair assumption, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Mind you, that being said, we talked about on the live cast the Vintera Road Worn. So did we talk about that? It might have been something that we planned on talking about but didn't get time to talk about. Oh man. Like my brain has gone mushy.
Yeah, I can't remember. Like, I've definitely heard you mention Vintera Road Worn.
Yeah, I can tell you where I know it definitely was. It was definitely on the video, like the news video that Lee did last week. Whether or not we actually talked about it on the podcast, I don't know. Who knows? So yeah, we usually start this by kind of self-aggrandizing, don't we, for quite a while?
Yeah, we do.
So let's do that. Let's pat ourselves on the back and say about how well we've been doing this week. So Matt, what have you been up to this week?
I mean, if we ignore the fact that it's 2 weeks since I've done a podcast, I've had a quiet week. I had quite a few gigs in a row, so I had a week off gigging this weekend.
I actually saw footage of you playing a song on the internet.
Playing a song?
Yeah. Your band. I assume it's your main band because there was like two guitarists and the singer weren't playing guitar, so I assume that weren't looking. You were playing, I believe it was the Smiths. No, it weren't. Sorry, The Cure.
Oh, The Cure. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Friday
so
I'm
that
in
would
Love.
be the main. Yeah, Friday I'm in Love. Yeah, I'd forgotten I was tagged. So yeah, so the weekend before I did play a festival. It was a good laugh. It's basically a girl who just every year for her birthday she has a mini festival in one of the fields that her family own as part of the farm they've got. So. Just invites a load of people in, has like a burger van there, they've got bands on all day, and then DJs on like till 3 a.m. in the morning because it's in the middle of the nowhere and they don't have any neighbours.
I mean, that's pretty bang on. Oh, you did mention this last time, I think, where it was like an amalgamation of birthdays.
That was a different one. No, that was one of the previous gigs we did, where there was an amalgamation of birthdays.
You are rolling in gigs. Like... It's so many that I can't keep track on.
Yeah, August I did 4 out of the 5 weekends.
Yeah,
gigging, and I think I did 2 in July or 3 in July. Basically, I've done a lot of gigging, and like this weekend just gone was my first weekend off to kind of relax. So of course I went out twice and drank copious amounts of alcohol.
I cannot blame you whatsoever. I mean, the footage of the little mini festival that you were playing at just reminded me how life used to be, and made me sad. No, it looked like it was an absolutely fantastic place and fantastic experience, and I was just fully like, yeah, I am so glad that you've got this.
Yeah,
but yeah, it looked awesome.
It was one of the better gigs as well because it was one where sound engineer there. Didn't have to bring your own PA. It was literally just put your amp on the stage, plug your pedal board in, and go. So like setup was 15 minutes as opposed to like an hour and a half of like cable and everything in and setting things up and then trying to do your own sound whilst you're all stood on stage, getting the monitor mix set yourselves, and then going out front and tweaking the out front set. None of that nonsense. It was literally like the band before us came off the stage, and within half an hour we were playing our first song, which is my favourite kind of gig.
Oh yeah, completely. Like, just turn up and do your thing. And to be fair, the sound was pretty cool, because the video that I saw wasn't. It's fair to say it wasn't a professionally done video.
I'm pretty sure it was an iPhone. Like, it was somebody walking around with an iPhone.
Yeah. And like, the sound was detailed enough that I could tell what each of the people were doing, and that it sounded bang on. Like, so
yeah,
kudos to you.
Yeah, no, it's, like I say, it was really good fun. Like, those are the kind of gigs we want. Like, I want to do all the time, and like, obviously you can't do that throughout the winter because it was an outdoor marquee, like not even really a marquee. It was just kind of like enough space for a stage and then like 5 rows of people, but it was open to the outside as well, so people outside could still listen along and sing and dance and just have a good time. Bit of a festival-y type atmosphere.
Yeah, it from what I saw, it had that vibe. So, yeah, not jealous at all, man.
Yeah. So if we move away from all I do on these podcasts at the moment is talk about gigging. So I've bought some things.
Ooh, do tell.
So one of them you know about already, which is a B-stock Tate Effects BMB Overdrive.
Oh yes, I do. Yes, you told me about this.
I messaged you about this. So like, it wasn't even that got me onto Stuart's website. He'd posted, I feel like it was on Instagram, but it might have been on like Facebook stories or something. I'd seen it somewhere that he had. You remember he used to do the power amp distortion a long time ago.
Uno momento, por favor. You mean one of these?
Haha. Yes. Well, there was one of those, and I don't think it had the finish on the front. I'm pretty sure it was just a plain black
Tatetronics,
with the Tatetronic stuff, and it was a power amp distortion. I was like, oh, I'll go and check that out. And as I clicked on it on the website, I clicked on the right hand side of the photo, and it sent me to the next link. And I was like, oh, a BMB Overdrive for £75.
Shit, mate, that's a bargain there.
I was just like, well, I've literally just had £80 put in my PayPal. What a coincidence!
This is fate. This is fate working, either conspiring against you or aligning the planets. One of the two.
Yeah. So I just clicked buy it now, and £80 covered the postage and the pedal.
Beautiful.
So I've got one of those on the way. It hasn't arrived yet, but I mean, I ordered it over a bank holiday weekend, so I don't expect it to arrive instantly.
Yeah,
postage doesn't work like that.
No, not at all. Not at all. But yeah, I like pretty great pedal.
Yeah, I've heard lots of good things about it. I've tried one of the I've tried the 001 Brexit means Brexit. That Josh Baton, who I don't know whether he ever came on the podcast in the early days or not.
No, he didn't, unfortunately.
He did. But yeah, it's like part of the group that we were kind of the podcast formed from. So I tried that probably 3 years ago at this point. Wow, that's a lot. I'm so old.
We've been doing this for almost 3 years.
Yeah, but yeah, so I tried the pedal, but I tried it through, I feel like it was possibly the Jackson Ampworks amp that Steve had at the time.
Yeah. Or
it might have been like, it was nothing like anything that I own anyway, so I've not heard it through my own rig, but at that price I couldn't say no.
And absolutely. It's been a while since I've played one. I do have bits kicking about which would be able to build one, because Stuart sent me through some bits when I used to heat up the soldering iron that I've got. It's been too long. But yeah. So I theoretically have got one kicking about, and I remember the BMB quite fondly because he sent me through, he sent me through an actual finished one to demo, which it's on my channel somewhere, but it was my second experience of a rat pedal. The first being the Moog Black Secret or something like that.
Yeah.
It was basically like a mini turbo rat, I believe it is, because it had like 2 modes. And I played that, and it was just really, really uninspiring, and it just made me think, this is not a pedal, like this is not the style of pedal that I really want to be hearing. So I was just like, yeah, cool. It's a rat style circuit. I must not like rats. And then I tried the B&B, and it made me realise, no, I don't like the Moog.
Yeah.
Because the B&B, it like there's subtle in there. Like if you're like a third of the gain or below, it has like a nice bluesy crunch. There's subtlety. There's an openness about it. It's not hugely compressed, so you can get some kind of dynamic feel out of it. But as per Stuart's instructions, just turn everything up to full. So of course I obliged, and that setting is quite fun as well. So,
yeah, well that's the thing. Like, I don't know the circuit at all. I've never played any other RAT clones. I don't say the full word. It's a Manx thing. We just don't say that word. I believe it comes from something to do with the bubonic plague and just not saying the things that spread it. But it's just it's a Manx thing. We don't say what the original circuit is called. So yeah, I'll spell it out or I'll call it the long tail. But yeah, so I've never played an original. I've never played anything else that's based on it. I've had one 5-minute experience with the original Brexit Means Brexit, which, knowing Stuart, he's changed something in the last 3.5 years since he built that.
Yeah, I think from memories on version 1.8, something like that. So
yeah, so it's probably something that most people wouldn't even be able to notice, but yeah, he's decided to make those changes because he's a perfectionist.
He is. He's very much we've mentioned this so many times, but he'll put something up as a B stock, and you'd be racking your brain and studying it over with a magnifying glass to try and find where this blemish is. It's like, no, it's not good enough.
Yeah, so, and that's the thing. All of the pedals that I've bought of his, and I'm starting to feel quite bad about it because all I do is just hoover up his B stock, but I can't say no.
That's it. He puts a big hefty discount on it. You're like me, where you see a discount and you're like, yes, I'm getting value for money here. I can't turn that down. So he puts these big hefty discounts on it, and then on the other hand of it, they're not really damaged or broken in any way. So you're like,
yeah. Well, literally the Razor Den I've got had you can see the mark, but you've got to look at it slightly squiffed on, and the light has to be shining in a certain way.
Yeah.
The Antares I've got was B stock because he used it at some conventions and stuff, like the Birmingham Guitar Show and a couple of other things. And there's scratches on it where people have picked it up, put it down, and I think it had Velcro on the bottom of it already and things like that. That doesn't bother me in the slightest.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't wait to get this B&B overdrive through and just put it through its paces. Yeah, quite looking forward to plugging that in and just giving it a go.
I've got a feeling that you're really going to like it, and or kind of picturing in my mind the kind of the EQ curve of the rat and the kind of feel of, because it saturates quite a lot. It saturates to a point of oversaturation where it can be described as a fuzzy pedal, and it's just because the mass amounts of squish that you get with it, and I think that'll work really well with the Voxy EQ.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that then.
Yeah.
And I've also bought another pedal, and I'm not sure whether it's the first one to go outside of the States, but it's certainly the first one to come to the Isle of Man. One of our patronisers has a company called 37 Effects, Mr. Doug Christ.
He does, yeah.
And I was just going through Instagram, as you do, and his little fat guy little coat fuzz pedal. Like I'd seen it like 3 or 4 times. Like either other people like posting that they got one, or I just sent him a message like, "You've just said that they're like this price shipped within the States. Are you only shipping within the States?" And he was like, "I mean, I don't have to only ship in the States."
Yeah, I mean that was the plan, but plans change.
Yeah, so I've ordered one of those, and it's in the process of being built at the moment.
Fantastic. I'm always giving likes and showing some love to the 37 Effects stuff. Again, it's the attention to detail. Like he uses like different coloured nuts for the washer on the foot switch, and just like those little touches makes it pop, and you're just like, yeah, man.
And that was the thing, like, when I ordered it, when I said, I was just like, oh, I'm not too fussed. And he's like, right, well, look through the last 30 that I've made and pick a finish. And I'm like, okay. And I was looking through and I was like, could I have that finish, but with that knob? And he's like, yeah, absolutely. So, like, I've combined, like, a couple of the ones that he's built in the past and just changed a couple of little bits. And, yeah, I've got one of them on the way.
Nice. That's really cool. Because... yeah, like 37 Effects. Like I say, I'm following on Insta, and I'm always showing some love that way. So I'd be really interested to get some hands-on opinions, and just give a shout out to one of our very talented Patreon dudes.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got quite a few, haven't we? Like, we've got quite a lot of talent in our Patreon pool. I mean, we've got Chev Tone, we've got 37, we've got bloody Fletch, for God's sake. Like,
yeah, and I'm like, once this arrives, I'll have pedals or pickups from them, all of them.
Yeah, bang on.
And I'll just combine them all and see what happens. What happens if I run a fuzz into the front end of a Messiah with an SG? Happy days.
I imagine that will lead to large smiles and feedback noises.
That sounds like fun to me.
Oh, speaking of feedback noises, something has flashed back to me on our last podcast. We were interacting quite a lot with the live stream, and we went on a little journey about Black Sabbath, and we were mentioning our favourite Black Sabbath songs. So I feel like it is time, Matt. Have you got any Black Sabbath love?
Like, I not even particularly for the situation like the world seems to be in at the moment, just the situation the world's always been. War Pigs is just like the music itself is fantastic, and I think the lyrics behind it, if you listen to it, are also just incredible.
Indeed.
So yeah, like War Pigs would be my absolutely number one.
Have you heard the original version of that?
If it's not the version that everybody knows, then I'm going to guess no.
Yeah, so like in terms of like musicality, it's pretty fucking similar. But the original version was called Walpurgis, which it was literally about like witches and black masses, which is where the opening line came from. Generals gathered in their message like.
Yep.
Like witches at black masses or whatever it is.
Yeah, just like witches at black.
Just like witches. That's the. Yeah. I for some reason I had in my mind just like bitches with fat asses, which
That would be what it would be if the 2010 rapper got their hands on it.
Well, that's it, isn't it? Yeah. If Kanye covered War Pigs.
No, because he did Bohemian Rhapsody and he killed that for me.
Indeed, but that's why it makes so much sense.
Yeah. So I didn't realise there was a different version. Like, this is a terrible thing to admit on a guitar podcast, but I was introduced to that song by, I think, Guitar Hero 2, but it might have been Guitar Hero 3.
Yes.
It was on one of them anyway, and like that was kind of my introduction into Black Sabbath that wasn't Paranoid. Yeah. And that led to a bit of an obsession with Black Sabbath for a while. So basically, like, found this song, really started enjoying it, went to the local HMV, went to the CD section, in the 2 for a tenner CDs, just picked 2 Sabbath CDs at random, picked them out, took them home and listened to them on repeat for about 7 months driving with my parents insane, as I did with any band that I had a bit of an obsession with as a 14-year-old.
Yeah. I mean, my second ever guitar was an Epiphone SG because, I mean,
I think it might have been my second guitar, you know.
Nice. So, I mean, my first one was obviously the Squire Strat, which I've still got. The second one, I was, and we mentioned this briefly on last cast as well. It was coming up to Christmas, and I had agreed to playing a kind of like tribute show. At a local community centre, which was also a church. And
I can see where this is going.
Yeah. Like the organizer of the event, who happened to be in my band as well, was like, okay, like the idea behind this is we're all gonna take on roles a bit like Stars in Your Eyes, where we take on that band and we do like 3 or 4 of that band songs, and we'll dress up as the band, and it'll be good fun. And it was, but of course we were little mosh heads going, yeah, we've got to play fucking Sabbath. So I convinced my parents that year I needed a new guitar, and that guitar needed to be an SG because it fit the band at the time. But also, I fucking love Sabbath. And like being a little brummy, like playing Black Sabbath in a church. I mean, I'm not going to say it was the highlight of my musical career, but you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like,
it must have been great fun.
I think we played 3 songs. Because we had like a 15-minute time limit, but like we played War Pigs in its entirety. We played Black Sabbath in its entirety, and then we had enough time at the end to just sneak in Paranoid.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I assume you played 2 really long songs and Paranoid because it's about 2.5 minutes.
Oh, we played NIB as well, actually, because the guy who we got on bass was pretty wicked, and like had learnt the bass solo, and because NIB is quite a short song as well.
Yeah,
and it was within my skill set at the time. Because at this point I'd been playing guitar maybe a year. Like it weren't much more than that if it was. Yeah, and that's how I played Black Sabbath at a church. Oh, it was a good time. And there were, like the other bands there. There was like, I think there was a band that did No Doubt. There was a band that did Fleetwood Mac, and they played Albatross. Like they played like a lot of the like Buckingham
stuff.
Yeah, like, but they played Albatross as well, which was pretty cool. Fuck, who else was there? Oh, there was the church organisers played as Jethro Tull. It was amazing.
Okay.
So like it was a really weird mix of music.
All thrown into the same night.
Absolutely, but it was a strange one. Well, I think I've done some stuff this week. I'll just check this time because we are like, what I'm seeing is like 20 odd minutes in, 25 minutes in.
Yeah,
about. We're doing well for time. I'll not be too long because then we've got a quite long segment, haven't we? Right, so last week's video, which will be not the last one, the one before for you listeners, was the TC Dark Matter, which is kind of following on from the TC Mojo, because I had a few people questioning the title of that video, which was the single greatest guitar pedal ever in existence. I don't see how that can be misinterpreted, but hey ho.
Did people give you their personal like pedal that would fill that void for them, or were they just saying there was no way it could possibly be the TC Mojo?
No, I mean, to be fair, I have got some pretty nice followers in my my YouTube circle. They're pretty kind about these things. It's not like standard internet where it's like, oh, your mum's a whore. It like I had in fact Josh Wood.
Yep.
One of our old contributors to the podcast, our fret talker across the pond, and just a pretty standard dude. Like he's an amazing chap, and he listens to the podcast quite a lot as well. So shout out to Josh. He was one of the people who went single greatest ever in the comments. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, by all means, call me out on my bullshit. Like it's fine.
You've got to try for that clickbait though, haven't you?
Well, I mean, it's kind of not my goal, but I can see why that would be the case. So I've described it as like the Mojo and the Dark Matter are like the yin and the yang. The yin and the yang, sorry. And so I thought I'd do one after the other, and I always had in my head that the Dark Matter was kind of OCD-ish. But after playing it, I'm convinced more and more that it's based on a rat.
It could well. I don't know anything about them. This is where I really annoy you. I've never played either of them.
No, I mean it's fine. It's fine that you've not played them. It's okay.
I genuinely, like, I don't know anybody that's owned either of them either. Like obviously I know you. What I mean is like none of the people who's like I've got a jam with or anything.
Yeah, there haven't been any within your kind of local vicinity.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I'd love to try them, but I can't see either of them knocking the pedals that I've got at this point off my boards.
No, and I wouldn't ask them to either. I think those two pedals reached me at a very important time in a tonal journey. And if I am like superbly critical, and if I am like so scrutinizingly honest, they aren't the best pedals in the world.
Surprise, surprise.
But I mean, like, what I use the Mojo for is kind of like creamy, low gain, bluesy overdrive, just like a standard, like your standard crunch tone. There are pedals that I have that would do that, but in a more versatile way. Like the Antares
Yeah, that was the first thing that sprang to my mind when you said those words.
Yeah, exactly. And the Antares doesn't do exactly what the Mojo does, because it's got a slightly different EQ curve. The Mojo is slightly darker, which I don't think I would prefer.
No, because you're a treble person.
Yeah, I do. I like harsh sounds. Yeah, the Antares has got more clarity. It like breathes a bit more. It seems less kind of restricted. But like I say, the Mojo came to me at a time where I was on that journey, and I was kind of finding what sound that I like, and the Mojo kind of exemplifies that period of time. So that's why I have it, and that's why I use it. So for you, it wouldn't make any sense to knock the Antares off for something which does
a similar job, but in a different way. Yeah,
it does one of the sounds that the Antares does, but doesn't do any of the other versatility of it. And like I said, the dark matter, I think, is a rat style circuit, and I tend to dial it below halfway gain, so that it has got that openness and the breathe, like the dynamic breath to it. And when you combine those two, the Mojo and the dark matter, it becomes more saturated, and it starts to make sense. Like, those two really complement each other really well, which is why I'm just willing TC to come out with the Dark Mojo. Like, they just need to make that happen.
Yeah.
Or the Mojo matters. Like, whichever way you want to go with it, but I think Dark Mojo sounds mysterious and sounds cool.
It does.
And if in like 2-3 years' time you haven't made it, I'm just sellotaping two of them together and releasing it as a pedal line.
Come to me for your modified Dark Mojo. There's a patch cable between the two, and I've taped them together.
That's it, yeah. I might even use some pretty strong like gaffer tape and then Sharpie on the front Dark Mojo, so it is legit. But yeah, so that was one of the releases this week. I also received through the post a rather special gift. I'm getting to try my hands on number 4 of a limited run, I think, of 10. So number 4 of 10 of the collaboration between Funny Little Boxes and Bad Penny Effects. The Little Box. Let me just check I'm saying that right. Little Box. Yes, Little Box. Yeah, it's so it's a stripped back version of one of the other Bad Penny effects, I believe. But it's essentially like it's a silicon fuzz with a starve control, so you can like gate down the power that goes to the transistors, and you can dial it off so much that if you're using low output pickups, it just cuts the signal, which is fantastic. But you get that kind of like really thinning out and kind of sputtery and almost kind of, it almost turns it kind of 8-bitty, where you just getting enough power to the transistors to make them work, and then all the way up to the top, which like juices them, which is fantastic. I thought I'd be a sputtery kind of guy. I thought I'd be the kind of person who'd be dialing it down to the bottom, getting that kind of rippy, velcro-y. But no, with this one, I'm turning it all the way up because it sounds like Dave Gilmour in the 70s, which not a bad sound.
Who doesn't want to sound like Dave Gilmour in the 70s?
Oh, that's it, yeah. I mean, when I plugged it in, I found myself playing kind of lead lines from Dark Side and beyond, pretty much. So yes, that will probably be out on the No Talk All Tone series 2 days ago. I've not recorded the not recorded the video yet, so I don't know, but I imagine so. And I've also during the start of this lockdown that we have found ourselves in, I was doing a bit more Instagram than I usually do, and I got chatting with a company called Trident's Plectrums. And they were doing like a little flash sale on some pics they had about. And I went in just like, because it was like, here's like a row of maybe like 20 pics. And it was just like, okay, I'm doing a sale on these. DM me if you want to know some details. So I did. I was just like, just out of curiosity, how much are these going for? And the price was less than I thought. So I went, oh yeah, I'll have a couple. And then the more we started talking, the more I started throwing in the basket. And like 12 plectrums later, it was a case of like, okay, I'm going to reserve these for you, but because of like where we are at the moment, you're going to have to wait for the post offices and whatnot to be able to be open again, and for life to return back to a kind of semblance of normality. I was like, yeah, that's fine. And he hit me up like 2 days ago and was like, yep, now's that time. Which also coincided with payday. Which was
the best kind of message.
Yeah, so that was fantastic. So hopefully within the next couple of days, I'll be getting a rather discreet looking, not very expensive looking package, just to cover my own back. Of some pics. So I'm gonna be reporting back on those, possibly even by the time the live cast's on. But I've got an idea. I'm thinking there might be a video series in some Plectrum stuff, and not meaning to tread on our Jontron's toes here, because he's the master of the Plectroverse. He knows more about plectrums than I will ever. Like, he's forgotten more about plectrums than I'll ever know about plectrums. But I kind of want to dabble a little in this plectroverse. So we might, and I'm saying it's a might here because it requires me making some effort. But we might be seeing a little video series on some plectrums. So that might be happening soon. I'm sure I've got one last little thing that I need to mention. Oh, no, we'll do that later on, because I wanna do the quiz. I want to do the quiz.
I think everybody wants you to do the quiz.
Yeah, so we have got the quiz to end all quizzes this week. Largely because it's expansive in size. Like, we usually do like 5 to 8 questions. This one's 15 questions long, but it is also the quiz to end all quizzes, because I've literally taken it word for word off an online quiz which was vaguely music related. So
this is where you find out that 3 days ago I did a random online quiz and it's the same bloody one.
Yeah, Matt's got really fucking good.
It's not going to happen.
So, like, some of these questions are really, really fucking simple. Some of them, I would end up with numerical answers for a question that definitely doesn't require numbers. So here we go. So 15 questions. I'm going to give you a chance to either mentally get a piece of paper, because I know a lot of you listen to it whilst commuting, so it would. I'm not telling you to write down while you're driving. So you can kind of mentally sketch out in your mind these 15 questions. I'm also buying a little time for Matt so that he can get himself sorted with a pen and paper. Matt's already sorted. So screw you guys who are driving. Okay, so question number 1. Which Drake song? Yes, Drake.
I haven't got a clue.
Yep, that's what I said. So, this is like the skill level on this is all over the shop. So, which Drake song broke number 1 records in 2016?
2006. What songs do I know that were released around about 2016?
There's that one where he invented a dance where he looked like he was brushing his knees, and then it's turned into a meme where he's like hand up and then pointing.
Okay, it's at this point where I could tell you that Drake could stand in front of me and say, "Hi, I'm Drake," and I still wouldn't know who he was.
Yeah, I'd struggle to pick him out of a lineup of 1. and in that lineup, there is a sign saying, "This is Drake."
Okay.
Still can't be sure.
Right, I've written a song down.
Okay, good. Yeah,
it's definitely wrong. I don't even know whether this song was by a bloke or a woman.
Well, there you go. I mean, who can be sure whether Drake is a male or female?
Yeah, okay.
I mean, what even is male or female? It is 2020. Those goalposts have changed. Right, Hayley Williams is the lead singer of which band?
Oh, I know this one.
As do I.
I had a massive crush on her when I was a teenager.
Good stuff. Yeah. Keep up the good work, Matt. Number 3. How many strings does a standard bass guitar have?
Can I write too many?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Okay, yeah.
It's where bass guitarists start going, standard's such a conformist way of thinking.
Yeah, and to be fair, actually, they do need that amount because otherwise you can't play the bit in All Right Now.
Yeah. Fantastic. Yep. So I did say that
I'll let them have that amount of strings.
Yeah, this is. I did say that this has got like a very odd skill level, and like there are some easy hits here, like Paramore. I would guess. Oh, I've given you the answer. Shit.
Yeah, I'd already written that down. Mate.
Oh yeah. I would have guessed that. But that one is a really quite straightforward question. Same with the how many strings does it? Yeah. How many strings does a 2-string bass have? However, this one, which singer? It said is due to release his 39th studio album. I assume by this point he's probably released it, and is also a Nobel Prize winner for literature.
Okay.
So just think of some really old fuck. Like
the only person that I know who's a musician who has a Nobel Prize for literature is the person I've written down.
Yeah, you've probably got it right then. So, You Never Walk Alone, or You'll Never Walk Alone.
Oh, no, hang on a minute. No, wait. Was he a poet laureate and not a literature?
Just go with your gut, Matt. Go with your gut.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we'll stick with it.
So, number 5, You'll Never Walk Alone, which ended up being like a football anthem for Liverpool, I believe.
Yeah, but it was Celtic before Liverpool, but don't tell Liverpool fans because they get really pissy about that.
Yep, we definitely won't mention that fact on this podcast. So, You'll Never Walk Alone apparently was in a musical.
Yeah, it was.
You know which one?
No, I could have told you that it originated from a musical. Let's think of names of musicals. I'm done. It's not from Greece.
Yeah. Is it Hamilton? Because I've heard a lot about Hamilton. It's definitely not Hamilton.
Isn't that the one that's on Netflix? No, Disney Plus at the moment.
It is, yeah.
Right.
And I will tell you categorically, it is not from Hamilton.
Okay. Well, I've written down something I think might be a musical.
Okay.
It certainly happens in theatres and is old.
There you go. Fantastic. Another pretty straightforward one, I think. Which DJ married Zoe Ball in 1999?
I haven't got a clue.
Really?
Married Zoe Ball in 1999.
Yeah. And
DJ. Are we talking about radio DJ or DJ?
like legit DJ.
Oh God.
Like pretty fucking famous, and you'll get some bonus points if you can tell me his actual name, and or their son, who happened to be in a reality TV show last year.
Oh Jesus! I don't watch reality TV, so I'm not getting that. Trying to think of like DJs, like all of the ones I can think of wouldn't have been releasing stuff in 1999, and if they got married in 1999, he must have been big in the 90s.
Yeah, pretty much the single biggest DJ in the UK charts in the 90s.
You see, now I'm questioning what a DJ.
What a DJ is.
I assume he doesn't have DJ in his name. I'm going to write something down, and if it's not even a DJ, I don't care.
Right, I'm going to give you a real strange bit of trivia about him here. It might or might not help you. Do you remember the song "Brimful of Asher" by Corner Shop?
I do. Yes.
Did you know that there were two versions of it? There was like a really slow, kind of chilled out version, very kind of very relaxed, and then there was the version that became popular, which had like the drum beats and that was remixed by a famous DJ. That remix was the famous one.
Right. Okay. No, I didn't know that. I just assumed that was just how the song went. Yeah, I've written a name down, and I'm trying to think of the guy's real name, and I do know it, but I can't remember it.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's fine. Just move on.
Okay. So Harry Roger Webb, third highest selling UK singles in the UK singles chart. Who the fuck is Harry Roger Webb?
Harry Roger Webb.
Yeah.
And he's third highest male solo artist, or just third highest of all time? Out of like third highest artist.
I've got written down here is third highest selling UK in the UK singles chart. So
he's not necessarily from the UK. He's just the highest selling within the UK.
Yeah. But he's definitely from the UK.
I've written a name down based on the fact that it's the third highest selling artist in the UK.
Okay.
Not because I know who that is, but I can think of maybe one or two either artists or bands that might outsell this guy.
Yeah. Right. So number 8 in 1994. Wet, wet, wet. We're talking about where love was. Where did they say that love was?
Okay. It was a cover, wasn't it?
It was a cover. Well done, yeah. It was a cover. Couldn't tell you who by, but yeah.
No. And in the film Love Actually, they changed it to Where Was Christmas?
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Oh, like Bill Nye is like the best character in that.
He makes that film. He absolutely makes that film.
He does. He's fantastic. To be fair, like as like shitty rom-com as that is, there's lots of British idiosyncrasies in it which make it quite funny.
Yeah. It's one of the few Christmas films that I don't mind watching when I get roped into watching Christmas films at some point in the year.
I mean, Die Hard, of course.
Yeah, but I don't get roped into watching Die Hard. I'm the one picking Die Hard.
Yeah. And like it highlights how good an actor Alan Rickman is, because you hate his fucking guts. You're like, you absolute shitbag.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
But I bear Alan Rickman no ill will, but he acts the shit out of that role.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's absolutely perfect. Yeah,
And
I love that film.
So we've pretty much unearthed that for a Christmas film to be successful, it needs Alan Rickman as a bastard.
Yeah.
So there you go.
There you go. So if you're going to make a new Christmas film, just give up.
Yeah, you can't do it anymore. So 1994, got that one. Okay, number 9. This is a 50-50, although I wouldn't be able to give you the actual answer if I was answering this question. Who was the youngest when their debut album was released? Was it Lorde or Billie Eilish? So who was younger? Lorde or Billie Eilish?
I think I know this one.
Well, you've got a 50-50 chance here.
Yeah. Well, I think one of them was 18 and one of them was about 16. So.
Close. Yeah. One was 16, one was 17. So it was very touch and go. Number 10, the name of the group who wrote the rock opera Tommy.
That one's quite easy.
Straightforward, isn't it?
I hope so.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, there's no trick about it. It's you either know that or you don't, but it's very fucking common.
Yeah.
We are falling victim to my bad writing here. Because I thought,
oh God,
does that say Enya? I can't remember anything about Enya. No, but the year that Eminem released The Real Slim Shady, which was like
the year Enya released The Real Slim Shady.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So it was his third studio album, was it?
I have absolutely no idea.
But
I'm like, don't get me wrong, Eminem's one of the few rappers I actually quite like some of his stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not because of the colour of his skin or anything. I just the music kind of relates, whereas I don't find that with a lot of that type of music. But
yeah. Like the cultural background of it, like it's harder for you to empathise with like someone who's growing up as a different race to you, growing up in a different country to you, under different circumstances to you.
Yeah,
and a lot of rap is, or a lot of rap of that time was kind of circumstantial, or a lot of the good rap, at least the ones that weren't talking about smoking whatever and
popping caps and
the bitches and
yeah. I've put a year down. I guessed on the basis that it's probably either a second or third studio album, that it's roughly around this year.
Yeah. Good. So we got up to that one. Johnny Cash covered which 9 Inch Nails song? Which
I've already written the answer down.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you a bonus here, because there was for some reason it decided to qualify this question with a further bit of information. It was used in a trailer for, like, quite famously used in a trailer for a movie. Probably less than 5 years ago. I know wasn't it used in the trailer for The Last of Us 2 recently?
It was, yeah.
Yeah. But but it was released. It was used in a trailer for a movie. About 5 or so years ago. Marvel movie.
Marvel movie about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So what Marvel movie would it fit? Because it's not going to fit like Iron Man.
Yeah. You'd have to think. Look, well, I don't know if it's official Marvel, but it's definitely Marvel movie. Look, definitely Marvel characters.
Okay, so it's definitely Marvel characters. I wonder if it's
an.
Like I'm trying to think, and I'm thinking of the MCU, and I'm not thinking of any films that had that kind of dark overtone.
Indeed.
That would need that. So it's probably going to have to be either one of the X-Men ones or one of the Spider-Man ones that are like Sony owned, so not part of the MCU, but still technically Marvel.
Okay, I'm gonna let you think on that one whilst I move on to the next question, because once you hear what the answer is for that one, you will be like, of course it fucking was. Which decade was Friday I'm in Love by The Cure released?
Okay, yeah, I don't 100% know the answer to that, but I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. You see, I was pretty confident with that, and I got it wrong.
Yeah, I think you did what I would have done to start with.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah, I'll tell you what I think you've said and what I've written down.
Yeah. Right. So number 14, legendary producer behind Michael Jackson's Off the Wall album, the Bad album, and the Thriller album.
Don't do producers.
Like literally, the fucking super legendary. So much so that his production company did some of the sitcoms in the 90s, I think, as well.
Yeah, I haven't got a clue. Let's think of what kind of name would a producer have?
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Haven't genuinely. I'm sure I've been told that name thousands of times.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about music production.
And our final question here, Matt. The song Paranoid Android was the feature single from which Radiohead album?
Oh my god, what's it called? It's the Radiohead album that everybody raves over, that most people actually say, actually it's not their best one, but everybody just knows it.
I mean, there's a couple of Radiohead albums which are like the iconic ones, but yeah, I know what you mean. It is one of them, isn't it?
Right, I've written down one of their 2 albums that I know the name of.
Right, okay. Number 1. Let's get these answers on the go. Any idea?
Number 1, I've definitely got wrong.
Drake.
Number 1, I wrote Despacito down because it was a song from around that time.
That one, that was Justin Bieber.
Okay. Well, they're basically the same person, aren't they?
Sure. Apparently it was called One Dance.
No idea what that is.
The only Drake song that I could tell you was Cell Phone. The one where he kind of mumbles, "You come and call me on the cell phone." Or is it Hot? Oh, it's Hotline Bling, isn't it? Is that the one? Oh, baby, when my hotline bling, there can only mean one thing. Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
Sure, why not?
He's Canadian, apparently. Canadian chap. He's our Drake.
Number 2 was Paramore, Haley Williams.
Yeah. How'd you get that, Matt? Yeah, it was Haley Williams. Yeah.
Paramore, they started releasing music as I became a teenager. They were a band that played music that I quite enjoyed that had a female front person.
Yeah, and I assume that you released other things
No comment.
Well, it's only natural. Right, so how many strings does a bass have, Matt?
A standard bass would have 4 strings.
It would have 4. Can you name those strings?
E, A, D, G.
Well done. Yes, correct. I would have also gone with Steve, Larry, John, and Snappy Boy. But yes, those are fine names for the strings. Which singer, 39th album, Nobel Prize, literature?
I've gone for somebody who I know was a poet laureate, Bob Dylan.
Yes, it is. That is correct. Yeah. I mean, I didn't fact check any of these, so they could be complete and utter bullshit. But yeah, sounds fine to me. You'll Never Walk Alone. Which musical?
I've guessed Carousel.
Well done. Fantastic. Yeah, that is a musical apparently.
Yeah. That was something that was in the back of my mind somewhere.
Yeah. Which DJ married Zoe Ball?
Is it Fatboy Slim?
It is Fatboy Slim. Well done. Right.
Is his name something? Oh, no, I'm not going to get it. No, yeah, you'll have to tell me his name though.
Norman Cook.
Right. Okay.
So Norman Cook and their son Woody, was on The Circle, the last series of The Circle, and is the absolute spitting image of just like an amalgamation of the two of them. Like if you use one of those face swap softwares that kind of pushes two faces together, it would be that. And he was quite funny actually. So like legit. Harry Roger Webb.
I've guessed at Elvis Presley.
No. It's Sir Cliff.
Right. Okay.
Sir Cliff. Yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense, doesn't it?
It does.
So wet. Love. Where was love?
It was all around us.
It was all around.
It was even in our toes.
Yeah. I mean, if you're getting it in your toes, you need to be aiming more carefully. Because that is it's not accidental. That's on purpose. If you're getting it in your toes,
absolutely.
I'm not here to judge, but it's weird. Stop it, guys.
I'm not going to tell you to do that. You do you. Whatever makes you happy.
Yeah. As long as it's
consensual.
Yeah, as long as it's consensual. Yeah, just don't go spreading love into people's toes that don't want that. So who was the youngest, Lorde or Billie Eilish?
I feel like Billie Eilish was 16 when she released her first album, and Lorde was 17 or 18.
No, other way round. Lorde was 16. Wrong. Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, I mean, I would have gone with Billie Eilish as well because people are talking about her like she's like some kind of Mozart style child prodigy.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. She seems to be quite successful. But yeah, it was Lorde apparently.
Fair.
Tommy.
It was The Who, wasn't it? Isn't that Pinball Wizard and all that?
The Who? No, it was. Yeah, it was definitely those guys. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's exactly that one. Again, like I'm saying, like some of them straightforward. Almost, it's almost so obvious that you're like, this is a trick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or am I misremembering this? And it's actually a little bit more difficult than that.
Yeah. No. It is that simple. Year Eminem released Real Slim Shady.
I've guessed at 04.
Earlier, 2000.
Really?
Yep.
Canal.
Yeah, I was surprised as well. I thought it was later than that. Johnny Cash covered which 9 Inch Nails song?
Hurt.
It was Hurt, and
is it Deadpool?
No, it was not. It was Logan.
Of course it was.
That's exactly
I went through all of the fucking X-Men films, didn't bother going through the fucking Wolverine spin-offs, did I? No.
You've got another like 6 or 7 there to go through.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Wolverine in China, Wolverine in space. Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah, Wolverine. It was like I can't even remember what they were called. There's Wolverine Origins, something else. Yeah, it's just
there's Wolverine Origins, and then there was the one. It was Japan, wasn't it? He was just for some reason he was in Japan.
Yeah, because he was there to witness fucking the Hiroshima bomb, wasn't he?
I didn't watch it. I thought
he just whatever part of his journey he was on, he just decided to go to Hiroshima.
Oh yes, sounds sweet.
Because
as you do, yeah. So yeah, like the exact reaction that I expected from you was literally there. You're like, of course it fucking was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Decade that Friday I'm in Love was released by The Cure.
So I think you will have thought because it's The Cure, it's the 80s, but it wasn't. It was the 70s.
No, wrong way. I thought it was the 80s, but it was the 90s. I think it was 1990 that it was released.
I had a feeling they were so much older than that.
I knew that they were around in the 80s, but it was like the real arse end of the 80s.
But I thought they were like had been around, done some stuff, and then were like releasing more stuff in the 80s.
No. They were quite young when they came out. Not so much these days. They're really fucking old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was it they came out with at Glastonbury? Was that Foo Fighters? They came out and did like a song with a fairly modern band at Glastonbury in the last 5 years.
Okay.
I can't remember who it was, but yeah, like Robert Smith just looked ancient.
Well, yeah, I mean, it doesn't help the fact that Robert Smith's look was like kind of mime artist in drag. Like even from the start. But he wears that, but he now looks like a mime artist in drag that's melted. In their,
like late 50s, early 60s.
Yeah. It's not a fetching look for a man of his age. But yeah, I mean, his band have released a fair few fucking jams, so I'm cool with it. You do you, Robert Smith. We're not here to shame you.
No.
Well, apparently we are. but didn't mean it, sorry. Right, legendary producer of Michael Jackson's Off the Wall, Bad, Thriller, et al.
Dave Evans Smith.
It was Dave Evans. No, definitely fucking was. Quincy Jones.
Who?
Quincy Jones.
I've heard that name before.
Yeah, well, he produced, believe it or not, Off the Wall, Bad, and Thriller. Yeah.
Sounds like he's quite a talented person.
Yeah, talented producer. Yeah. Yeah, and like I say, the Quincy Jones production company, I am pretty sure, did some of the 90s sitcoms. Like, I think they might have been involved with The Fresh Prince. Or it might even have been, and dare we mention the name, The Cosby Show. But like I think it was something along those lines. But yeah, so Quincy Jones, remember the name. Paranoid Android, go on.
I've guessed at OK Computer.
You guessed correctly. I thought it was off Pablo Honey, but no, OK Computer, which is I mean, you've got Pablo Honey, you've got OK Computer, and you've got the Bends, which are the ones that. Like,
OK Computer and with the Bends were the two that were in my head. Yeah. But the Bends, I'm pretty sure, was the one where they used that like major lick that sounds minor and his head's filling up in a bucket.
Oh no, surprises. No,
yeah, is that not off the Bends?
No. Possibly. I don't know. I mean, I know of a fair few Radiohead tracks, and I'm pretty sure I've listened to all of those albums, but I've not listened to them enough for that information to have assimilated in my head.
Yeah, like I'm really not like considering like people consider like Muse to be like the 2000s version of Radiohead, or like, you know, Radiohead with kind of pushing the boundaries of like the use of different stuff. like I could never get into it. I don't know whether I tried to. Like I've not tried since I was about 15 or 16, but like people kept telling me that OK Computer was like this massively amazing album, and I was like, sounds a bit weird.
Yeah, I think where Muse and Radiohead's kind of started at a similar point. Radiohead went more down the experimental route.
Yeah.
And Muse went down more of a conventional kind of
I think
popular route.
From what my understanding of it is, Radiohead basically found all these new effects and just went completely experimental, whereas Muse kind of found all these effects and tried to incorporate them into mostly traditional rock music.
Yeah, I mean it's got a very kind of Queen-esque vibe to it these days.
Yeah, like I don't pretend to know anything about modern Muse because like it's all a bit weird at this point, and they've gone the Radiohead way of just being very experimental. Like, and Matt Bellamy's very much in the kind of wheelhouse of pushing physics onto us, and I'm like, look, I did physics at A level. I don't particularly want you to talk about the third law of thermodynamics whilst I'm listening to music.
Yeah, it's a law that punished me back then. I'm not allowing it to punish me now.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that sketch in The Simpsons where Homer says to Lisa, "In this house, we obey the laws of thermodynamics." Oh, yeah. So with Radiohead, I think if you've listened to all of their kind of breakout hits, like Just and like Creep, and No Surprises, Paranoid Android,
Fake Plastic Trees,
Fade Out, Street Spirit.
What's the one that's on about a Nazi haircut as well?
What now?
There's one of them had like I played it in one of the bands that I've been in, and there's one of the lines is you've got a Nazi haircut or something. I can't remember what that is now. That's going to really irritate me.
But yeah, I mean, largely like the big hits are the ones that the experimentalness harmonized with, like it worked in harmony with the kind of like easy to listen to.
Karma Police.
Karma Police. Yeah,
that one of the lines in that is something about a Nazi haircut.
Yeah, I love that tune. But yeah, like there's a fair few of those like of Radiohead's tunes that you go, oh, yeah, that's a really wicked tune. But then you listen to the album and then it's like
it's
sifting.
Like 2 wicked tunes and
you have to sift through 3 hours of someone stuff. Like messing with the knobs on a old Boss flanger or something for you to then get to like, oh, and this is an actual song.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think.
Oh, it's a Hitler hairdo, isn't it? I've remembered the line from the song now.
Yeah, there you go. So you get like the bits where the planets align. They do make some absolutely fantastic music.
Yeah,
but they have to align. Otherwise, you get some really weird experimental noise.
Well, like half the time, you've got Ed O'Brien playing the strings of his guitar between the nut and the fucking tuning pegs, and I'm going, "What are you doing? That's not where you strum the strings to make music."
Yeah, that's that. You need to play it a bit further down, and then you.
Yeah. You see where your hand is fretting? Yeah, come between that and the bridge rather than up the top there, because that's just noise that a microphone might pick up and nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, there's that one Nirvana tune where it does it at the start. What song is that? You Know You're Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's wicked. Like that's legit.
But he doesn't do it for 7 minutes of the song, does he?
He does it for about 4 seconds and then starts playing guitar, as it should be. I think we're pretty much at time by the looks of it. I've got a podcast that I wanted to go through though. So we'll do quick. I'll tell you what. We'll ignore the top bit. We'll talk very, very quickly about the pedal boards of doom and Xander effects release, which is like literally today. There's been a release of a limited version of the cafetiere, which is a standard circuit from Xander Effects, where the previous version of the cafetiere would have like the signature like 6-way clip-in selection and all manner of like fine tweakery. This is like a really stripped back version, so it's like 2 knobs, and it's got diode selections of like asymmetrical, symmetrical, and then like no clip-in diodes. So you can get like really, really saturated tones, or you can get almost down to like an overdriven kind of broken transistor amp kind of sound.
Yeah.
Looks wicked. It's got like the Klon style, not Klon style knobs, the Hudson broadcast style knobs on it as well, which make it look really cool.
Yeah.
But all of the proceeds from this pedal are going to Black Lives Matter's charities to support the movement. And it's an absolute, just absolutely brilliant thing for that collaboration to do. And I think it's brilliant that that Xander Effects are taking the time out and putting it out there and saying like, look, we support this. So I'd suggest by the time this podcast's out, there probably won't be many left. But he did say that if they sold out pretty quick, there's no reason why he wouldn't be interested in making more. So if it has sold out by now, and you did want to get your hands on them, just let him know.
Yeah.
And that's wicked. I'm just going to give a real quick little shout out again to Alex at Xander Circuits as well, because like that's wonderful and that's noble, and I'm totally on board with that. He's also he's got a Facebook group called like the Xander Circuits Contingency or something like that, which is it's like a little Facebook group which is all based around like the stuff that he outputs. So you get like sneak peeks of the like the stuff that he's making. So like the recent one, the Duplo, he's been getting in like the little booklets that go along with them, and he posted that before we posted it anywhere else. So you get like sneak peeks. He posted up today like a t-shirt design idea, and it's it's fucking brilliant. So a couple of weeks back we mentioned how he did a video where his wife had narrated the entire video of him building up these circuits. I think again with cafetiere circuits. And at one point, she refers to a tantalum capacitor as the Goldie Snitch looking mother fluffer, and he's only gone and done it as a t-shirt design, hasn't he?
Hey.
So that is meta level in joking, but it's a really good design as well. Like he's got an eye for design. Like he's a brilliant designer. Our Alex is. And the golden snitch looking motherfucker, mother fluffer, sorry. So that's brilliant. And there was one final thing that I wanted to end our podcast with, which we could do an entire podcast in and of itself. We mentioned it a little bit on the last podcast, which was like the first one to be released was PRS had released one hand carved guitar, and it was a Tiger. It wasn't a particularly well done Tiger, but it was a Tiger. Since then, there have been 2 more designs that have come out, and I mean we didn't get a chance to talk about it. I think it was me and Lee who had a chance to talk about it. So Matt, first of all, what are you thinking of that Tiger design?
I mean, where do we start? Like,
I think you start at the bottom left-hand corner where the fucking derpy tiger looks.
okay, well, if we start in the bottom left hand, well, it depends on whether the wall is it hanging on a wall hanger or is it sideways. Is somebody playing it?
Yeah.
I mean, because if we start like if somebody's playing it, we start with the five claws of the paw of the tiger, all of which are pointing forwards, not like a tiger. Also, there's 5 of them, not like a tiger.
Yeah.
And it's on a big, muscly human arm as opposed to a tiger arm. Like,
Yeah, it's strangely muscly, isn't it?
and then you get to the face, which is like somebody's drawn a house cat and gone, oh, let's put big fangs on it, and that makes it a tiger.
Yeah, put orange and orange and black stripes on it.
Yeah, and make the teeth a bit bigger, and that makes it. It's just awful. It's awful. Like. Awful.
Yeah.
And do you want to tell us how much this awful tiger on a PRS? I assume custom 22.
I can't tell you.
It's a 22 fret instrument. I'm looking at it.
There you go.
It's a double cut 22 fret instrument. I assume it's a custom. Oh, yeah. It's on a McCarty 594.
I'll believe you.
I don't know what that means. I'm not a PRS person.
No, yeah. I mean, I got as far as looking at the tiger, laughing for about 30 minutes, and then that was my research done, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's the kind of art that you'd look at, and if it was done by someone who was in primary school, you'd go, "Oh, that's a real good job. Yeah, you've done really well there.
Well done, yeah."
Anything past that, you'd be like, oh. And I showed it to my missus today because, like, she's a generally good judge of like artistic endeavours. She had to giggle at it, and then I said, like, this company, like, their guitars usually kind of their standard price point is about $3,000. How much do you reckon for this? She went, it's gonna be like $7,000, isn't it? I went, no,
it's not.
She went, no, it can't be 10. I went, you're right, it's not. It's more 15. No, I'm afraid not. And like, we eventually got to, because I think it's like 23 and a bit. This one.
So the website that I'm on has got the RRP at $21,990.
There you go. That's
and the article finished with brackets, and you don't even get a free plastic toy in the packet.
I mean, it's a thing, isn't it? I suppose.
It's actually called the Tony Tiger.
Is it?
The guitar itself is called the PRS Tony Tiger McCarty.
Oh dear. I mean, what I did appreciate about it is the fact that they went crazy with the ridiculous tiger stripe flamed maple on it. Like, even the fretboard is ridiculously flamed.
Looks like it'd be a great guitar to play.
Yeah.
Also looks hideous.
Yeah, as long as you've got a fat enough arm to cover up the majority of that horrible carve.
Or a belt sander.
You should be fine. Yeah, I think all of the guitars in this series should come with just an orbital sander.
Yeah, I mean that's hideous enough in itself. And then was the owl the next one?
The L was the most recent one, but we'll talk about the L because the L is possibly the best of the lot.
I mean, that's not hard.
It's like winning the best non-alcoholic beer contest, isn't it? I suppose.
Oh, this comes in a custom 22 or custom 24.
Well, so they've done 2 of them.
I assume they're doing a fair few because you can have it. I assume they're doing it to order. Looking at this, so I'm on PRS Guitar's website for this one. The Great Horned Owl Limited Run. custom 22 or 24, curly or quilted maple top, and then the rest of it is just like standard stuff.
Yeah,
like satin or nitro, and then the rest. But yeah, the owl, you can tell it's an owl, which if we're moving on from the tiger, that's a big positive.
I mean,
although
the tiger you could tell was a tiger, but because of the colour.
Yeah.
Like, the colour gave
like,
it...
The head of the owl, there's kind of a wing shape, which looks like the wing, almost like where the wing of an owl would be if it had it down by its side. There's also other bits that don't particularly look owly, but they're owl feather-ish shapes, I guess.
Yeah.
It goes far too far down towards the bottom horn of the guitar. And then instead of like the other ones where they've incorporated the switch and the knobs, yeah, they're just on like plain pieces of wood. So you've got like this owl with a blue hole in it, and then two like grey holes in it where the knobs are. Just, I don't understand where they thought this. Who are they aiming this at?
Yeah, it's the dentist who's really into animals, but doesn't have a keen sense of what animals look like.
So what you're saying is it's aimed at blind dentists?
Yeah, pretty much. They need to be successful enough that they can afford PRS, so they can't be that blind.
The 12th fret marker goes over 3 frets. It's a moon, and it's more in the 13th fret than the 12th.
To be fair, I think like blues dentists, the like the furthest down the order of what they look for in a guitar is how easy it is to play. Like,
yeah, I just like it's one of the like there's 5 photos of this on the PRS website, and the last one is the 12th fret marker, which is, I would say, 60% in the 13th fret.
I mean, you can't argue with that, can you?
Just what is this to go? And then should we talk about the shit owl? The shit eagle.
The shit eagle, yes, we shall. I mean,
this is the only one I'd see. Like I'd seen this one just because of the memes on Facebook. Like,
this is the pièce de résistance, I believe, isn't it? Like, yeah. I thought that the tiger was bad.
Yeah. So think of an American eagle, like the. I don't think that it's the bald eagle, but it's like the eagle that you think of if you ever think, it's like white head, brown body, yellow beak. It's an eagle. Yes, that's fine. If we look at the above the strings, you can tell that's an eagle's head. I mean, it's not a great eagle's head.
I mean, I don't think it's as bad as the tiger.
No, but it's like, yeah, you can tell it's an eagle's head.
Yeah.
And then from there down, it's like a floater.
I mean, say it as it is, Matt. It looks
like a pile of turd.
It's a pile. It's an extruded turd, isn't it? It's a poo that's come out.
Elongated.
It's come out.
Curved round to go underneath the pickups.
But the fact that it's been pinched off as well. It's one of those poos that it's got like a little curly end because you've pinched it. That's it.
I've just seen the headstock. Have you seen the headstock?
I haven't, no.
It's got... Oh, no, sorry. Sorry. I thought it had, like, some weird curls at the bottom of the headstock. It's not. Somebody's taken a photo of it hung up on a wall and rotated it 90 degrees. Uh-huh. And it just look... I mean, it's one of these, like, half and half fretboards, but they've painted the fretboard that's supposed to be maple blue. Which, yeah, and the headstock is, like, a light blue. So it's like, it's very black till about the 12th fret, and then there's like, I assume it's supposed to be like light passing through leaves, and then like from about fret 5 onwards, it's just flamed maple but coloured blue with a random eagle on the board as well. It's, yeah, just think of everything you don't want in a guitar. Yeah, that's this guitar.
Yeah, it's the Freedom Floater, isn't it, this one?
Yeah, and... Oh, it's just horrendous. Like, absolutely horrendous, and this one's price point is worse than the first one. I didn't see the price point on the last one; it wasn't on the website. This one,
Yes,
$26,300 for an eagle's head on a piece of shit.
It's not great, is it? And I think that's probably where we should end the podcast because it's not getting any better. Yeah.
What? Oh, just think about things before you release them, please.
They definitely released that one, didn't they?
They absolutely did.
So
that's
yeah,
just horrendous.
That is a beautiful place to now plug our Patreon, isn't it? Yep. So yeah, Patreon, as little as $2 a month, you can get quality content like this. Quality, absolute quality.
Quality content, not like this PRS.
Exactly that. Yeah, you don't have to pay us 26 grand. There's nothing saying that you can't. But you don't have to. So, our current Patreon dudes, we have got Mr. Adam Yeomans of Chef Tone Effects. We have got Mr. Andrew Bimpson. We've got Mr. Doug Christ of 37 Effects. We have got Joseph Richardson of Abstraction Band or Joseph Richardson Music. We have got Mr. Hugh G. Rection. Every time. We've got Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups, and we've got Mr. Brian Gower of the Tone Jerks podcast. So patreon.com/Fret Talk if you want to get involved with that. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to find me online, you go Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. All of those /BudgetPedalChap, you'll find me. BudgetPedalChap YouTube channel is the home to the No Talk All Tone series, where I mentioned this week we are possibly doing the Bad Penny silicon buzzliness. And I got a new logo. Woo! I had to spare a couple of minutes this week. I had to go at designing. So check that out. Matt, you are Heel_MattQ at Twitch, Twitter, to Instagram.
Correct.
And Bad Bookers.
Twitch Bad Bookers. No idea what's going on at the moment. I've been working Sundays, which means it's going on without me at the moment. I assume we're still just doing the video game, creating our own wrestling company.
Sounds good to me. That's a lovely place to end our podcast. So, will be a goodbye from me. Goodbye.
Goodbye from me.
This is not our exit to the podcast, is it?
I don't know. What have you done? You started it.
How do we usually end this podcast?
It's a goodbye from me and it's a goodbye from him. No, wait, that's the two Ronnies.
Yeah. I completely stole their shtick.
I don't know.
That's never happened before.
Where does this go?
Don't know.
What do you say? I know the end bit is tatty bye.
Indeed.
Tarara bit.
Let's work back
but
from
there's
that.
a bit before that.
Yeah.
What's the bit before
from
that?
myself, Mr. Budget Pedal Chap.
Yeah.
From Mr. Matt Quine. Say bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt.
Well, hey, we got there. How have I forgotten how to do this? Been so many times. It will be a tatty bye. And good night for this week.
Bye.
We're waving. We're waving.
What's the difference between a well-dressed man on a unicycle and a poorly dressed man on a bike?
Don't know.
Attire.
That's good. It's really good. Oh, I'll tell you what I will do. Because this quiz actually had 25 questions. Where did we get up to? We got up to 15, didn't we?
Yeah.
Right, quick fire. Who sang the lead vocals on Fleetwood Mac's Gypsy?
Lindsay Buckingham, haven't got a clue.
Stevie Nicks. Which American metal band released One as their first ever music video?
Metallica.
Well done. In which track by the Smiths did Morrissey sing Punctured Bicycle on a hillside desolate will make a man of me yet?
How soon is now?
No, yeah, this charming man, I believe. I've not got the.
I think I named the album.
Yeah, How Soon Is Now is a song. It was.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it was used as a theme for. I want to say Charmed, but it weren't Charmed. Oh, it was like an Area 51 kind of thing. Roswell. I think it was a series called Roswell. Who pioneered the genre of dubstep with tracks like Scary Monsters, Nice Sprite Spirits, and First of the Year?
I haven't got a clue. Like, if I think of dubstep and early, I'll say Prodigy.
No, I think it's Skrillex.
It may well be Skrillex.
True or false? At many of the Beatles concerts, cheering from the fans was so loud they couldn't hear themselves play.
True, but that's why they needed something more than a Vox AC30.
Indeed. In which city in Sweden were ABBA formed?
Stockholm.
I'll find out in a minute. I've not got the answers. Who was the most streamed artist on Spotify in 2019?
Ed Sheeran.
I'd say that's pretty safe. Which legendary soul singer died in 2018 at the age of 76?
Nina Simone?
I'll find out for you. How many members of Zeppelin are still alive?
3?
Yep. Chris Novoselic was the bassist in which band also featured Dave Grohl?
Nirvana and also some Foo Fighters stuff, but I'm guessing it's going for Nirvana.
Yeah, Chris Novoselic was the full-time bassist in Nirvana. Well, yeah, so
didn't he come in and do some Foo Fighters though? Feel like.
I'm not entirely sure. So the answers, yeah. Stevie Nicks, Metallica, This Charming Man, Skrillex, yeah. True. Stockholm, yeah, well done. Post Malone, apparently. It was the most streamed.
Sure.
Aretha Franklin died in 2018.
Okay.
3, yeah. Robert Plant, Jimmy Page, John Paul Jones, and Nirvana. There we go.